61st Independence Anniversary, wishing you a happy celebration. My name is Anila Balogun. The federal government says it will not only remain resolute but unwavering in its resolve for a peaceful, united, and world Nigeria. Consequently, decisive actions will be taken against all secessionist agitators and their sponsors threatening national security, while those inciting violence through words or action will be arrested for persecution. President Muhammad Buhari, who stated this in a nationwide broadcast marking Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary, maintains that the unity of the country is not negotiable as Nigeria belongs to all Nigerians. President of the Senate, Ahmad Lawan, has urged Nigerians to unite for the progress of the country and continue to keep faith with their fatherland. In a statement by the Special Advisor to the President of the Senate on Media and Publicity, Ola Awoniyi, Senator Lawan observed that Nigerians must keep the dreams of the nation's founding fathers alive and hand it over to the next generation. Senator Lawan noted that if Nigerians' founding fathers had succumbed to the challenges that they encountered in the pursuit of independence, there would not have been a great country to celebrate today. He said the National Assembly will also always provide the necessary legislative interventions to strengthen national unity and encourage popular participation, as he advised all citizens to take the advantage of the ongoing constitutional amendment to express their views. Senator Lawan explained that the differences in the Electoral Act Amendment Bill will soon be resolved as members of the National Assembly are confident that it will enhance the improvement that Nigerians have continued to see in the nation's electoral process. And similarly, the Speaker House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has called on Nigerians to be more united for the common purpose of building a country that meets the best expectations of all Nigerians. Citing the well-known aphorism, "United we stand and divided we fall," Gbajabiamila said unity is priceless, urging every Nigerian to drop their sentiments and work together for a better nation. In a message marking Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary, the Speaker re-echoed the fact that Nigeria is the only country we can call our own. He added that Nigerians would all work together to fulfill the dream of a nation of peaceful coexistence and abundant prosperity. Speaker Gbajabiamila said Nigerian leaders were doing their best to see an end to the challenges facing Nigeria, especially the insecurity across the country. He noted that such efforts require the support of all citizens, irrespective of political affiliations. The Speaker reassured Nigerians that the Ninth Assembly would always give the necessary legislative interventions to other arms of government to smoothen the task of governance. Activities marking Nigeria's 61st independence anniversary in Ogun State is being rounded off with a special parade by the nation's security agencies, paramilitary, civil and professional associations at the NTA Abeokuta Stadium, Abeokuta. Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun inspected the parade accompanied by the brigade commander, 35 Artillery Brigade, Alamala, Abeokuta, Brigadier General Adi Adikoya. He thereafter returned to the dais, where he gave permission for the commencement of the parade. The nation's security forces in Ogun State, led by the men of the Nigerian Army during the parade, demonstrated the unique marching exercise with other security agencies displaying their dexterity in a well-coordinated marching parade. Dignitaries at the 61st independence anniversary in Ogun State includes top government functionaries, traditional rulers, and members of the National and State House of Assemblies, among others. Details of these will be brought to you in our subsequent bulletin. For the dreams of Nigeria's founding fathers to manifest, the citizens must accept the fact that the unity of the country is sacrosanct and refrain themselves from clamoring for self-determination. Correspondent Joel Popola reports that implementation of true federalism, abolition of all forms of ethnic profiling, and other acts of prejudice, stakeholders say, requires urgent attention.
61 years ago, the nationalist struggle for independence metamorphosed into reality with the independence of Nigeria on the 1st of October 1960. The infant nation, which began growing from strength to strength in all spheres of human endeavor, became the envy of all nations in view of its virile economy. But 61 years down the line, inter- and intra-ethnic wranglings, policies of acrimony, corruption, among other teething problems, are some of the menace holding the nation to ransom, thus preventing the actualization of the goals of its founding fathers. Is said to be the most populous black nation in the world, which makes it a force to be reckoned with among the Committee of Nations. Hence, observers believe the indivisibility of Nigeria must be jealously guarded to maintain its strength. For the dream of the nation's founding fathers to be realized, the respondents unanimously posited that true federalism must be allowed to thrive to allow an all-inclusive government. In Ijebu-Ode, Joel Okpoola, NTA News.
Nigerian Labour Congress, Ogun State Chapter, has demanded new policy that will preserve the rights of Nigerian workers and change the narrative in the public sector. This was the fallout of the 2021 Independence Day Anniversary Lecture, organized by the Ogun State NLC in commemoration of Nigeria's 61st Independence Anniversary. Abolore Obara reports.
Speaking on the anniversary lecture titled Nigeria at Crossroad, Who and What Would Save the Masses, the guest speaker, Femi Aborishade, a legal practitioner, listed corruption, injustice, violation of human rights, insecurity, kidnapping, among others, as challenges confronting the country. He said, for Nigeria to come out of our present situation, governments need to initiate policies that will see to the well-being of Nigerian workers. More importantly, in the area of cushioning the effects of COVID-19.
What we need is leadership. When we talk about leadership of the masses, we are talking about leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress. So that if the NLC leadership and the Trade Union Congress leadership are ready, Nigerians are always ready.
Are we the type that are not concerned about performance? We are not concerned about quality of leadership. You know, something when you see good leadership and you don't appreciate, you will see the other side of it.
Reacting to the current plight of Nigerian workers, Speaker, Ogun State House of Assembly, Olakunle Oluomo, says Nigerian workers should stop playing the role of backbenchers in politics, but rather show interest in their political environment so that their voices can be heard.
I think we are better as a one country, but we need to reconsider our relationship. Devolution of power, what we call restructuring, must take place. Then we'll move forward.
It is expected that members of the Nigerian Labour Congress and the public will comply with the COVID-19 safety procedures while celebrating Nigeria's 61st independence anniversary. In Abeokuta, Abolore Obara, NTA News.
The news at 1 continues after this time out. Stay with us. Welcome back. As part of efforts at regulating animal open grazing in Ogun State, the state governor, Dapo Abiodun, has signed into law the anti-open grazing bill. Akin Jimo reports that the governor also set up implementation committee to ensure compliance.
Governor Dapo Abiodun, who assented to the bill in the presence of his executive members of the State House of Assembly led by the Speaker, Kunle Oluomo, among others, says the law will become operational in 6 months' time to resist any cattle rearer in the state from occupying unapproved public areas and private land with their livestock for grazing. He said the new law will, among other objectives, reduce cases of farmers and others' attack and boost legitimate livestock operations.
Clearly for us in Ogun State, a state that has enjoyed the peaceful coexistence of different ethnic groups and nationalities. A state that is the gateway state, in deed and in truth. It is important that we continue to find ways and means to ensure the peaceful coexistence of all persons that have come to live and work in Ogun State, to live in Ogun State and work elsewhere, those that have come to live here and play here. It is in that light that we have deliberated, considered, and decided to sign this bill into law.
The governor explained that the state government has also set up a committee headed by the State Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Adeola Odedino, with a mandate to enforce the new law. He commended the residents of Olukemeji from the Yewa axis for their resolve to live in peace and harmony with everyone, despite the clash between farmers and herders that occurred in the area lately.
Motorists and other road users have been advised to always obey traffic rules and regulations and be disciplined and patient while behind the wheel to reduce road carnage. The Zonal Commanding Officer, FRSC Zone 2, Assistant Commissioner Peter Kibo, stated this at the flag-off of this year's FRSC Embermont Road Safety Campaign in Ogun State. Lekon Bode was there.
Apart from educating motorists and other road users about the need to maintain sanity while on the road, the Ember Month Road Safety Campaign by the FRSC is also meant to disabuse the minds of some Nigerians who still hold on to the myth that Ember Month from September to December are spiritually jinxed and characterized by road carnage. On the contrary, the Federal Road Safety Corps says overspeeding, recklessness, night travels, disobedience to traffic rules, inexperience, among others, are some of the causes of road crashes during the month. This is why the Zonal Commander of the FRSC Zone 2, comprising Lagos and Ogun States, Peter Kibo, who was represented, says road safety campaign during the Ember Month for members of road transport workers and other road users is crucial.
FRSC will continue to partner with all the security agencies to toughen its enforcement of route violation and other traffic offences along the corridor.
Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun, represented by the State Commissioner for Transport, Gbenga Dairo, says the state government will continue to collaborate with the federal government and other relevant stakeholders to ensure safer highways.
The other aspect of our safety is to ensure that vehicles are roadworthy. Our VIO team, of course, are stepping up their activities in the coming months to ensure that at parks, they ensure that vehicles that are not roadworthy are not allowed to depart those parks.
Ogun State Sector Commander, FRSC, Ahmed Umar, says 1,486 vehicles, out of which 386 were articulated trucks involved in road accidents along the ever-busy Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.
Residents and indigents of NTA Abeokuta in Abeokuta local government area of Ogun State have sent a Save Our Souls message to Ogun State government and other concerned authorities over the alleged constant invasion of their land by some suspected land grabbers in the community. This was made known by some bales in the affected areas during a press briefing in Abeokuta, Ogun State. Akim Jumo's report is here presented. According to the chiefs, NTA Abeokuta in Abeokuta local government area of Ogun State, which constitutes 7 compound families, was founded by Alagbeji and adjudged as a peaceful community where the residents and indigents relate with one another without any rancor. However, the migration of some groups of people from Benin Kingdom in the present Edo State to the community and the subsequent marriage between one of the visitors named Adogun Atele and one of their daughters gave their visitors access to their lands.
That Adogun Atele is not part of us in Italy. The error they have been going about committing, people are living with us presently in Italy. They should not be afraid of anything. None of them are real sons and daughters of Italy. They have their home father's compound in various villages and surrounding Italy. The fact that most of them came to Italy to farm, now they turn themselves into landowners in Italy.
We are the owner of the land. Anybody, we can choose anybody we like to be our king. Not that it will dictate for us. They are minority in the dictate. I'm appealing to all the parents. They should not listen to them.
The chiefs want the state government and other concerned authorities to assist them in giving effect to the 3 separate court judgments which they secured in their favor in 2010, 2017 and 2020 so that they can reclaim their lands. Sexual assault is a contact that occurs without consent. Let everyone see effort at ending this menace as a joint responsibility by saying no to rape. That concludes the news at 1 on NTA Abeokuta. Join us again at 7 for more news. I'm Anila Balogun. Good afternoon.